Oh, this is a town dog. I'm gonna be back with another small flight, similar flight tonight. I think I'm gonna go from. I'm sitting here in Astoria, Oregon, and I'm gonna go up to Bowernam, Washington. It's not like it's all that long of a flight, and we'll just fly it just high enough to the mountains. Some mountains up there, I think. As long as it's ocean side, it shouldn't be too high. I should be able to stay over the water if I had to. Anyway, we're gonna try to get up there and get this done. I'm gonna call this a coffee to coffee flight because of the coffee house on each one of the airports that I know of. There's a few more around. I think it's quite a few of them. I don't remember which ones they're in. I just acquired them not long ago from another friend of mine and installed them, and I think I showed them once already. But here we go. We're going to back this plane out, see what we got to fly. And it's going to be a little rainy day, so it'll look like the sun might be trying to shine. It's still raining straight down. Let's back this thing out of the hangar and see what we got. Oh, I believe I got to change button. That's the wrong one. Alright, the plane just began to back up. Pushed it back. Of course, this is the same plane. I fly it a lot. I enjoy it. In fact, I thought about making this a BA flight, but I don't guess I will. It's too late now to mess with it. I'm not set up for it. Roll it back out here right along here. We got roughly 10% of fuel in, I think. We're going to fuel it up to the top just in case. It's not that far, but alright. Get in the cockpit and let's see if we can get this thing cranked up. Push this in. Whoa, caught the window. Push that in. Turn these two on. I'm going to give it a little fuel pump. Rest of it we don't need for now. Turn this on and let's give her a whirl. She's running. That's what we wanted. Alright. Let's see if we can get her out of this hole without running over anything. Now we'll stop by the coffee shop and then we'll go. I believe I saw a fuel station at the end of this thing. I hope I did. I could tried to see it while I go from over here. Or if you look to my left right there you'll see it. That is a Starbucks coffee shop. And it's laid out here in the default scenery. If you got add-on scenery, don't do it quite, place it quite as well, but it was designed for the default scenery, so it works real well in mine. Well, let's go down here and see if this is a fuel station down here. I believe I saw one. And we'll leave here on the heading of a pump. Maybe something else down here beside the fuel station. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like it's off the pavement. If I don't find one, I'll have to cheat fill it up. That ain't one. That's one of those other things. I see one right there though. I backed out right there in front of one. Look like. Where'd Starbucks go? Starbucks said right there we left. This ain't right. I turned around and lost Starbucks unless this is a different place. It looks like I believe it's a different place. Alright, let's go back inside the cockpit and we'll verify 66 gallon of fuel should be a full tank. Now we're going to go out here. Let's see if we can verify what we've done different. Oh yeah, this is a different place. Starbucks is right down there. I just pray somebody got my Starbucks already and went off with it. Well, it's right down here. We just in a different place. It's right over there. We'll verify it's here before we leave. Then we'll take off. We're going to leave here on a heading of about 350. We'll set up the VOR to pick us up in Gary Carroll's in the burn aisle is. There's the Starbucks right there, so that's good enough. We don't need to go to it. Just wanted to verify it was still there. Wasn't It wasn't one of them that disappears on me or something. Go to the other airport and not be there. I would surprise me sure enough since I done seen it on the other airport once. Alright, let's go down this way a little ways. We'll set up whole short line and we'll set up our flight. Turn some lights on too while we at it. Right here's a little taxiway in. We ain't gotta go all the way to the end. This is close enough. More than we'll need, I promise you. I'll hold short right along there. Right there now, let's get, I'm gonna bring the radio stack up and the VOR I said was 1750 at 1770. I'll verify that. VOR at the airport we're going to is 11770, so that's what we're gonna make this right here. We'll bring it to the top. We'll make this is 1770. We'll bring it to the top. That activates both of those. Now I want 118. 70 at the bottom. That's ready for that. We're gonna bring up a autopilot, and I don't have any power on. Let's turn the power on. I'll turn on the power, not the lights and auto. Right here, we'll turn this pump off. We don't need it right now. We'll turn this right here on, this on, this on, this on. That's smoke. We don't want that on now. All right, we're gonna set this right here on the heading of 350. I'm not sure what it'll be, but it should be enough to get our VOR on going through there. It's on about 110. I don't know what it'll do, but it'll be good enough for now. Go ahead, pass it. Just start jumping to it, or go. Now, we got that and that. We're going to be on. I'm going to put an altitude of about 6,000, but we'll have to watch these. They have to go around up to the water and stay below the mountains, but as long as coast, it better be done. Well, it says 60, or even 7 something. Right there down. That's got that where we want it. That. We won't need this for a few minutes. And I'm going to set this on right down the same heading as the heading bug, but this will be on runway heading as soon as I get up and at it. As soon as I pick up a VOR, I'll switch it over to runway heading. Here we go. Now, let's taxi out to runway. Line and wait. Oh, we ain't gonna wait long. Alright, we're ready to go. I don't have any idea what direction I'm taking off. I haven't checked. I'll just take it off in one to get me off the ground. Since the ocean's on my right, I'm gonna say I'm headed south. That tells me I need to turn this bird around. What we got out there? Got a couple of buoys. There's a little tree on it. Piece of ground I'm going across there. Or is that? I might be wrong about that. There's land over yonder too. 500. Hey, stall it on me. Flying it too rough. I hadn't flew in a few days, and plus I may have some wind chopping me. I'm gonna set these here. That should take care of everything. There we go. That'll get us the right direction anyway. All right, now we're climbing here. We're gonna move this to about 500 or 6. Maybe it'll handle 600, 700. Now I'm on. My runway heading was 240, I believe I saw. Runway heading is 240 and the altitude is 18 feet. Let's see if we can get high enough now. If we go up the ocean and not out, instead of holding this heading, let's go right up along the coast here for now. We want to get above the mountains. Or at least give us time to get above some of them. Alright. Let's bring that up. That says we got a 43 miles. That may be all it is. I'll bring this up and it'll tell me more about what I'm looking at. That's probably right. 43 miles from this airport to that one look like. If the VOR is not lying to me. Alright, that's going to be about halfway, right? We're going to turn this to 240 for the runway heading, and we have to get behind the runway to get in. 230, 240, right there. And we have to get east of the runway, come in to the west. We'll tell more about what we got on that. Right here will tell me what I need to know about it. The 50-mile scan, there it is right there. Gonna be pretty close, right? And everything is already pretty well below me. I'll come over this way a little bit, but everything's red way out here. We should be fine. Airport's 18. If it's foggy and cloudy, it's hard to see. We'll approach 4,500. If it's pretty clear and everything, we may come in a little lower. It looks like it's going to be a little choppy, so we're going to try to do it like this. Up here. Uh-oh. Why is it turning? Why did it do that? Something ain't right. Or if I got a heck of a crosswind. Something ain't right. I believe I had a wind. That thing was off that bus, they got back over to it. I'm having trouble here too. I'm getting too high too fast. Too much of a climb for this little plane. We don't need to climb that fast. Just slow it down. Don't even need to climb that high, to be honest with you. I said 350 when I left. Oh, 350 won't be exactly right. It's all pretty heavy. But 350 will get you. Of course, that's a pilot, because the pilot was took off anyway. Now we're going to fly around the airport to this line here. Green line loads up with that 240. We're going to chop them around a little bit. I'll give me no tips. But everything says it's alright, so. Well, everything's alright. We want us to climb that high. Over here, this shows the airport is headed to its right in here, and all the terrain is below me already, so I don't have to be any higher than I am now. I'm gonna see what it takes to get me to 4,500 be fine. 4,000 be fine. We're coming down to 4,000. See what it does to this terrain. There we go. Headed up to Bowernam, Oakland, KHQM. Won't be much of a scenic flight because of too many clouds, but flying all types of weather. Now, this would probably be probably couldn't be a VFR flight because the visibility's not far enough probably. But since we got this plane IFR qualified, we're gonna take it on up there and land it. It's about 28 degrees out there. I don't know about the moisture, but it might be. Kick him on right there and take care of any ice we might have. This temperature, pay to have it on this so small plane. And 14:34:17, about 2:30, or 2:30 in the simulator in the afternoon. We're 24 miles out of KHQM at this rate, it says. So we should be able to actually, if we'll stay within range, we should be able to switch over right down to ILS. And forget about the VOR, ILS take care of that. And we look like now we need to get back over this way some more. The VOR and the airport is not the same. So we need to get over now about that 250 I was talking about. And that'll put behind the airport at that point. That might not be enough, but we'll go with it for now. But we also got to watch our terrain by getting over. As long as we stay in this area, we should be fine. I'm gonna get over another 5 or 10 degrees. I'm gonna go dead north. But that'll give me enough to get behind that airport. It'll still, got some pretty high mountains here, but I think we're gonna be above them. They're not red, and we should be above part of the red. You have to remember that could be maybe, Even though you think you are, you look for something sticking up out of them clouds. You don't want to run into a granite cloud. That would run you a day. Cumulus granite, that would be really hard on your day. We're 20 miles out. We don't want to get any closer than that. So still need to come over some more. We're another 10 degrees over. At this rate, it would have left on that 250 would have been a lot closer. If we flying the other way as long as we did, put us off, but that would have been closer than you think. Now we had to make up our lost ground by flying out. 18 miles out, but this has got to come all the way down to here. Once this right here becomes right here, we start moving away from the airport for distance, if we want it. Worked on a deer hunt video a while ago for about 6 hours. I recorded it way too long. Didn't kill no deer. I managed to get a bear at the last minute. After he bruised me up a little again. Another one got a chance to put his foot on me and mashed me a little bit. But every time you shoot one of them bears, he charges you every time. and they're pretty good at getting there. $14 miles out. We're still below the glide slope where I want to be, but we're closed on the airport, which will cause us to get closer to it. I don't want to go down much with kind of these clouds and this rough terrain under us, so I'm going to turn away a little more. Another 10 degrees. That'll keep us from getting so much closer. Give us some chance to maneuver behind and away before we catch on. I'm also going to set my localizer button so if I can get it, it'll turn itself in. I don't have to worry about that. 5 minutes, 13 miles in front of the left wing. About 30 degrees in front of the left wing. It's a rough guess. Alright, we are moving to the wrong side of the ILS, but when we're moving, we could move back above it just as good later. Or we can come down a little, it don't matter which. As long as the terrain holds out, I'm going to come down another 500 feet. That'll help out, providing the terrain here don't turn red on me. That'll help me from sliding below center. I've got to have them on center or above. When I'm, by me moving this way, I'll start moving away from the airport anyway. Just a few more minutes, we'll start moving away from the airport. Everything's still good from color. In fact, it cleared up better instead of worse by going down. That can't be right, but that's what the GPS said. We'll get another 300, see what that 500. Down to 3,000. The lower I get, the less distance I gotta have away. Still gotta get them diamonds back above center, though, on or above center. Or I'll have to drop into it the last minute. All the train looks like it's still below haze. Not worried about hitting this thing too bad there. Uh-oh. I believe I moved my view the wrong way then. Back outside the plane. Prepare for that approach. Terrain still looks good. The diamonds are starting to come back up now. Once they get to here, I don't have to get any further away. By doing that, all I gotta do is do an arch around the ILS. I could fly straight and hit a base, left base. Well, if I arch it, it'll form the base this last bit turn too. modify that thing a little bit. So we're coming around about 5 degrees ever so often. Keep this line below the goal, on or below. About 10 degrees there. This is back where I want it. I want to come down another 5, it'll let me. That terrain right here is going to start crowding at this. Do believe. Yet we're over that little ravine going down to that water too, so it shouldn't be too bad. Come around another 5. And slow down to about 90 or 80, 85. Start about 85. Should be plenty fast for this little plane. 65 probably fly. No flaps, no nothing. Now we're well below the diamonds. We can keep going this way if we want to a little bit for distance. Give it more turning space. Once we leveling off, here the engine pick it back up. Diamonds are going up, means I'm moving away. Come around another 5. Let's make it another 10. Pull up measure. There we go. Well, I see we still alright. This line is still below center. We're still moving away about that. Come around another 5. 350 now. Coming around another 5. Just make it another 10. We won't hurt nothing. Why did it turn that way? $360, $350. I went the wrong way. My hand was in the right place, but it turned the plane the wrong way. Numbers went the other direction. That's 10 degrees off 240, 250 there, 350. Yeah. Come around another 5 or 10. We'll make another 5. Alright, this here don't need to be below anymore. Waiting on this to come down and lock on. It is now active, we have locked. We're now on ILS localizer. Set the localizer set. Diamonds are all at the top. They've been active, but they might not be at this moment. Let's give them time to prove it. I'm going to drop another 500. I hope that's alright. And slow down another to 750. 75. Right there. Now those are active now. They're coming down by themselves. Set the approach, and that's got that ready. I believe this thing will fly at 70 easy enough, but I'm not 100% sure. Just flew it the other day, but I don't remember right now what it'll do. So we're gonna go inside here. Bring this up, that up, and this up. If I look at the toes, I can tell what I need and what I don't need. We are now on localizer, locked. ILS is set. Approach is set. Diamonds are coming down. When the glide slope diamonds get to here, that light will go out. After that, she'll fly herself to the runway. Providing it'll hold its altitude. Right now, it's not down to 2,000 yet, but it's working on it. still coming down the last 500 I let down. Everything looks good there. That's it here in the way. A little yellow here. It's gonna be close. Not real close, but closer. Let's fix the level off at 2,000. Then this right here will get right. The light will go out. It'll come on down. She's at the 2,000 now. If she holds her own for a few minutes, that's what I expect it to do. At least till the light goes out. So I don't want it to keep drifting. It does, I'm too slow. And so far it's drifting. I don't really like that. Oh, this is out now, so I'm not real sure about the speed. What's these right here? If they go high, I gotta change the speed a little bit. Right now it looks good. Headed into Bowernam for a cup of coffee at Starbucks number 2. Everything looks good back here. Presetting the throttle. If anything is showing I'm a little high here, so everything's fine. Means I'm at least fast enough if not too fast. We'll try another 5 knots. Hopefully I keep it off the ground to get the numbers. I see the airport in front of me. The terrain around me. Everything looks pretty good around my little plane. Back inside the plane. Still need to be able to see at least that right there. I don't need this one over here. I do need that one in autopilot. I wouldn't have to have it, but since I can't see through the prop and see the runway, I'm still not securely the right speed.
1,000.
1,000. Set back
1,000.
up to the top. I'm just a little bit low on diamonds, not much to talk about. Not enough to worry about. We're not getting much lower penny. I don't see the
1,000.
where Reason keeps hollering 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I'm going down a hill, and the ground has also got a downhill grade under me. Even though I'm falling at a certain degree of angle, the ground under me is falling at about the same degree of angle. So I'm not losing any altitude as far as the ground concerned at that point. So it keeps holding 1,000. As of now, I'll probably move away from that little hill, coming on down. I do not see enough through that prop enough to tell where I'm going, because there's haze. I believe I'll be able to see enough to get there though. About 200-300 feet. I'll take over if I can see the runway.
500.
Still says 500. Still got a little grade to below me apparently. And down. I should be ready to take over.
500.
Still 500 feet is there, so ground's still falling and I'm still falling. I'm actually lifted back up on my glide slope just a little too, so got something to do with it. So far I don't see anything. Ground's still out of sight behind the front of the plane. About time to take over regardless.
Approaching minimums.
Yep, right there. Taking over. I missed the button. That's it.
Minimums.
All this is I'm pretty good shape.
One hundred.
There's the property line. Runway should be under me.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
On the ground. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing back up to the coffee shop. I filled it plumb full of fuel and didn't need about 30 gallons probably. I didn't need that much, about 10. Well, I had to start it. I had 10% on how many gallons. But not as far as I thought it was. I thought it could be 80 or 90 miles. It's only 40 something. I didn't check the distance, I just mapped it out. Alright, come on around here and let's go back up the other end. Taxi back up. We stop at the store there and get a Coke, or we go down to the coffee shop and get a coffee. I think I'll just go get a coffee. Come up here, put on the Starbucks up here, fly through. That man hand that cup of coffee you flying through, he's tough. He's good. So you get it in your hand, not spill it. But here we go. Starbucks all bright and shiny. Brighter here, got better sunlight here than we did the other one. A little darker, a little shaded. This here got a little better lighting on it. And there she is right there. This is the town dog. That's coffee to coffee plate, and I'm gonna call it good for down. Catch you later. I'm gone. Bye bye.